Welcome everyone to Let's Go Out and About.
And today's adventure has brought us to Munising, Michigan, where we're going on a boat tour to see the pictured rocks. And we're inviting you to come along. So if you're ready, please follow us.
We never.
All right, we're just waiting in line.
Like we're on. No, we get up there. We're up now. No, we gotta let go.
Eric? Which one? Eric is over. No, I said which one?
Right here.
Nice. Oh, wait. So I've been in Costco at 10 a.m.
Back to the city dock. Yeah, a little bit after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now this small little boat that you're riding on today, well, it is called the Chapel Rock. Now the Chapel Rock was built in Wetumpka, Alabama back in 2019. Yeah, she's 65 feet long and will carry, well, right around 150 passengers. Powered by 2 Caterpillar diesel engines. They're 800 horsepower each, and at some point during the trip be pushing us along at 25 miles an hour. Now, before we get too far into the lake though, it is a Coast Guard regulation that we demonstrate how to put on these nifty little life jackets. It's pretty difficult, so please pay very close attention. Now these life jackets, they're a nice summer autumn burnt orange look. They just slide right over your head. There's that fashionable belt that reaches around the body, around that jacket, snaps in front, pull it down to your own size. Okay, that's all there is to it. The coolness, actually right now the surface temperature of the water right through here, well, it's been running right around 55 degrees. And well, by far the roughest. Yeah, I didn't mention the roughness, and with any boat ride there is going to be a little bit of motion to the boat, which does seem to complicate walking. So if you are walking around, please be very careful. I use the back of the seat, use the poles downstairs. Always use those hand railings if you're going up or downstairs. Just please be very careful if you are walking around. We are coming up to the first rock formation of this cruise. This is called Miner's Castle, or sometimes called Castle Rock. Well, it said that Father Marquette used to preach to local Native Americans from the top of that cliff. Miner's Castle is roughly about 80 feet high now. You can see how the Park Service has erected platforms just above Miner's Castle. Also on the cliff surrounding it. They also built a nice little park up there. To get out here, you take H58 east out of Munising, follow the road signs. It takes you about 20 minutes to get out here. If you look to the left of that first rock turret, notice kind of a U shape, a little discoloration in the cliff. Used to be another rock turret right there, but that came crashing down back in 2006. We were coming by here, it was just last fall. We got to witness a wedding that was being performed right on top of the castle. Oh, many of the passengers thought it was a beautiful place for a wedding. I agree, but it's the only marriage I know of that started off on the rocks. Yeah. They don't get any better either. Now you'll notice a kind of a dark vertical stain coming up on the cliff. That's actually what remains of Bridal Falls. Now, Bridal Falls, it will run in the springtime after the snow melts, after a real heavy rainfall. The reason why you don't see it running too much anymore is, well, some beavers built a dam up there on the river. Pretty much dry those falls right up. Now, these three next large coves that we're coming up to, these are called the Painted Coves. Now, you're going to start noticing quite a bit of color coming through these rocks. Now, all these colors that we're going to be seeing throughout the cruise, they're all caused by a groundwater mineral seepage. Now, basically what groundwater mineral seepage is, it's a water table, which is above the lake level. It pushes water and then minerals out the sides of these porous cliffs. So these colors you're seeing right through here, the browns, the reds, the oranges, that's all from iron ore mineral seepage. A little farther down we'll start seeing some blues and greens. Well, that's from a copper mineral seepage. You may notice a little bit of white color at the very bottom part of the cliff. Well, that's due to a seagull seepage. Making sure you're still awake. It's actually calcium deposits that come through the rock area. There's also a little bit of limestone in the rock, also white color. Black colors, well, it's mainly due to manganese. Well, these are the caves of some colors. Well, it said when large waves come crashing into these caves, the waves go in there, they pressurize, and they shoot out just like a cannon. Well, the wind will grab that water and blow it back up into the trees. During the wintertime, there'll be a foot of ice up there on those trees. It pretty much stunts their growth. It's kind of why they look like little bushes up there now. If you look down the shoreline, you'll see an archway. Well, that's our Lover's Leap. I do not recommend to jump off that though. I don't care how much you think you're in love. Water depth underneath the arch is 2 feet. Well, this is Rainbow Cave. Now, if you look very closely in the mouth of Rainbow Cave, you might be able to see some of that groundwater falling into the water. It almost looks like it's raining inside a Rainbow Cave. Now, the groundwater, it does flow year-round, creates beautiful, colorful icicles in the wintertime. You also notice a lot of black color right through here. This black color is actually tannic acid. Now, tannic acid comes from roots, trees, mosses. Tannic acid is also found in a lot of rivers around this area. Kind of gives them kind of a brownish color to them. Actually, if you've seen Tequamanon Falls, you notice that they're kind of that brownish color. It has a lot to do with that tannic acid that's found in that river. This is Indian Head Rock. Now you can kind of see why the local Native Americans were quite frightened when canoeing along here. They call them Gitche Manitou, or the Great Spirit. Now the way I see Indian Head is chin's at water level, small little opening for a mouth. Up a little farther there's a small rock outcropping, that's his nose. Oval shape carved out for a left eye. Headdress goes into the trees. It's almost three-dimensional, you can kind of see a jawline, cheekbone. Even in ear, kind of where that grayish and white striping is out to the right. Well, Indian Head is roughly about 180 feet high. Rocks, extending to a little over 200 feet high. There used to be a number of caves and caverns reaching to almost where the boat is right now, but they came crashing in back in 1902. Now the large cave-in that you see in the mouth of Grand Portal, it happened about 25 years ago now. Before that happened, you could take a small boat straight through there. Said when a 15 to 20 foot wave comes crashing in there, then it sounds a lot like thunder.
Papa, I wish you could go with that with me. It would really suck if one of these
Well,
was
this is
crashed.
Chapel Cove. Have you folks ever done anything like this before? Neither have I. No, right now we're in about 15 feet of water. This boat, well, it drops about 6.
And my aunt too.
2 islands, one large, one smaller one, but they're connected by a mile-wide sand tumbleover sand strip. Actually, if you were to look at the island from above, notice that this would be the smaller section. Kind of looks like a thumb almost. Now we're just coming up here to show you the old lighthouse. It's going to be on the right-hand side first, then I'm going to turn the boat. They'll be on the left-hand side.